What's up guys, we are back again for another episode. For this week, we'll be working on K-guard position. It's something that I've been drilling a lot, as well as one of the entries that I use for my lower guard position, and this is also something that I want to share with you guys as well. So we're gonna start. So normally whenever we start to work on the K-guard position, I usually try to combine these two different entries that I start from the Lahiwa position. So sometimes I use this to enter to my K-guard position as well as the setup. And also I use it from close guard that I'll be covering in the next video. So whenever I'm here, there's two options for me to enter depending on the leg placement from here. I can start to use my leg from the Lahiwa position. So if I feel that Omar is pushing my leg and I start to counter him from here. So now from here, I start to create this space, and now I'm going to step on the hips. And now I'm going to start to transition myself into the X-guard position as one of the entry from here. And second thing that I want to do from this position is, so whenever Omar in this position, so whenever he step to this position, this is where I can start to scoop the leg and try to transition into the X-guard position as well. And in X-guard position, two things that we can start to look into is also on the backside and also front side position. So this is also something that I'll be covering on later as well. But one of the entry that whenever I'm here, my goal is to ensure that I start to hook onto this leg to make sure that it is tight. And my goal is to ensure that this knee is also turning at the same time, because if assuming his knee is turned out, now most probably I lose the position. So now similar things that we want to do is, whenever I start to go for my K-guard entry, there's also two different positions that I can work for based on front side and also back side from here. So now I start to work on my position. So now I start to enter to my K-guard from here. And what Omar tried to do usually in this position is, whenever he's here, there's two options for Omar to start to fight for my to counter this position. Number one is he start to frame this leg to start to fight for this position, or second thing that he will do is he start to peel off this leg depending on which is his preferred position, and also depending on what obstacle that I present to him for him to finish his position. So whenever he's here and he start to open up his leg to get the base to avoid me to enter to the matrix position, and what I can do is I can always just circle this leg and start to enter to my X-guard position from K-guard. And whenever he's here, now it's easy for me because now I can start to push him, can start to work on my X-guard finish from here. So similar things, so now whenever I start to enter from my K-guard position, few things that Omar can do to counter me in this position, and also there's few things that I can work to also continue to fight and advance my position from here. So now assuming I start from here in my K-guard position and he's standing. If I feel that Omar is framing my leg and I can start to, no, you're doing the right thing. So now I can start to bring my leg behind his armpit to get to this position. Sometimes what can I do is, whenever I'm here and I feel that he's starting to push this leg or he start to fight from here, and now if I see this coming, this is where I can start to enter to my matrix position from here, push him forward to take his back. That's one of the most fanciest option that we can get from there depending on the situation. So now whenever I'm here and I feel that now if he's trying to push this leg down, my option is when I feel this leg down, I can start to swing this leg in, and now I have the matrix from here. But now in this position where, now if assuming he's framing his leg, that I cannot start to swing because he knows that the matrix is coming from here and I cannot swing my leg. This is my second option where I can start to peel this leg off. Now I can just get my hips up, I transition myself to omoplata position. So now whenever I'm here, I just have to break his posture. Now I can start to finish him from here. So now I'm in this position from here. Omar knows that if assuming he push this leg down or he start to push this leg down, this is where I'm going to start to attack on the backside. And for him to avoid me attacking the backside, there's also a few things that he can do from here. So number one is, if I try to turn his knee in, he can always turn his knee out. That's option one. And of course option two is, he's going to switch his grip from here and he's going to try to switch he's going to switch his grip to here. And this is also an option that I can start to go for a front side attack from here, is if I'm able to break this hand down and bring him up from here. Then I can start to also work on my shotgun armbar from here. But now his arm is not straight, so I need to readjust my position and start to work for my finish from here. And also second option, whenever he's here and whenever I feel that especially this knee is turned out, this knee start to turn out. So now I can also start to enter to modify X position as well. And now from here I can always off balance him and start to transition myself to correct right position. So now we're gonna go live to go to the position for you guys to also understand based on different reaction that Omar give from me. So now I start to enter to my X guard. Give me some reaction, Omar. And guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you like this video, don't forget to click the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys soon. Us.